This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Dallas Mavericks.
Get hip or get stung.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Emmy-nominated writer-producer Bill Simmons. Again, you're in the seat, and again, we're so lucky to have you.
I can't believe Brent Barry's here. How'd you get him?
And told him that you were going to come in.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of sushi. And told him you were going to join us.
Wow. Four of the greats. I'm so delighted to be here.
Hey, Dave.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2, Steph Curry and Del Curry against Klay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we
No, they're going back in their primes.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
I think
this is right in your wheelhouse.
I think Klay and Michael would win because Michael Thompson was really good back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think Del Curry or Steph Curry could have handled him on the low post. I think if they were playing now, the Currys would be like 20-point favorites. They just shoot threes.
I think Del can still shoot.
I think Del should be in a team. They can't. The Rockets couldn't put him in a corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Kleba. Thompson against Doncic. Passes it to Charles. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry finds Thompson. And here is Green. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Now that's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Charles, and he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now Doncic, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Shots good from Charles. Slim's got 6 points. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it, and I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
We have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. Like, you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
And you can see Porzingis, a great job as a big to run the floor and help get that three.
Pass to Looney, outside Green. Left side Curry. With some arc, he lays it in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
Porzingis finds Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting two. The first free throw is good.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And both free throws good for Green. Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. I like to watch the running styles. And the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I play.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Slim passes to Porzingis. Warriors with the rebound. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Warriors on D. It's a three-point game.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it.
Shooting two.
That's the difference between here and a place like L.A.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. No good on that one. He's off on the second. Mavericks leading by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Murray against Curry. Here's Porzingis, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Who is that, man? It's too easy, like I'm shooting in a trash can. I'm still ballin' even if I get a bad pass. All I do is pull up numbers like a mad tag. Ain't go really get a million, that ain't that bad. Put your name in your ankles on a hashtag. Or I think I lost your ankles, get the maps at. You don't have to run this.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Steph Curry.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10, and he makes that one. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there, you're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
Well, what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about, my goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
On deep. The shot misses, and the Mavericks going the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Murray. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Smailagic, guarded by Porzingis. Smailagic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Porzingis against Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article about the Warriors franchise, How to Annoy a Fan Base in 60 Steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever.
Comes to make substitutions. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the 76ers was superb. He added 37 points and with 6 rebounds. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
That free throw good from Charles.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both free throws good from Charles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the pass to Wiggins. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wiggins has got his first basket.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Clearly a foul.
That's his second personal. Shooting for Dallas. Sarge. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Bill, defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space. And all that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one.
Gathering
I never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. Here's Charles, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And it's Wiggins missing. Mavericks leading by 4. The shot's good from Charles. Slim's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Thompson passes to Looney. Up top, Curry, covered by Charles. With the floater, Porzingis with the block.
Well, you can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry looking it over. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in. Slim's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry, good.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
Here is Slim, guarded by Curry. Slim passes to Porzingis. They grab their own miss. Here's Charles. And another shot. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, when you see Porzingis attack the glass, You want to stand up in your seat. There's been these opportunities where we've seen him flying in for some highlight dunks.
Thompson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points so far. A handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall was the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around?
You can't maneuver.
You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
Here's Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 23.
The confidence that Steph has on the inside, once he beats his primary defender, he can finish over the top of the bigger defender.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Warriors trail by 9. High arcing shot. Nice D from Porzingis.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And stolen by Wiggins. Shoots. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins. And now it's up to 25 points for Steph Curry. Slim passes to Doncic. Here is Slim. He's covered by Thompson. Dallas again turning it over. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. They get it back. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Looney.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Doncic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Wiggins right side. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Green. Mavericks with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touch by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Berea's checked in. Warriors on D. They trail by 7. Dallas moving the ball around. They get it back. Charles. And a missed layup.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Here's Porzingis. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Green. DeLon Wright, he's checked. Smile-a-geesh. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Yo, guys, give me a second. I like the communication. I like the competitiveness. Trey, nice work going after it. Right, just keep doing what y'all are doing. All right, just don't let up. All right, finish them off. Let's bring it in.
Yes, sir.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Slim, and it's Murray in at the 3 slot. Six on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Curry, and it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Kleba, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Curry passes to Looney. Curry with it. 30 points in the game. Outside, Green. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kleber with the bucket. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
He gets it in there. 32 points for Steph Curry.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Slim's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Charles. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Good predictive steal by Klay Thompson. Makes a great read. Snatches that one away. Gets in the passing lane.
Pass to Kleber. Up top, Doncic. Dallas moving it around. From downtown, Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the bucket.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Murray outside. Slim passes to Porzingis, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Golden State. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Goes the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Doncic, bounce pass. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Charles, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and it's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
One shot.
That's good from Charles. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Doncic. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Curry wide open. Got 3 off the mark.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Charles, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry on the wing. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
To the inside. No good from Charles.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Dallas leading by 7. Here's Kleba. He's got 11. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land. Porzingis has got 15.
Well, this is where his perimeter game just becomes dangerous for the opposition. Your defense extends out, and he can still bury those shots.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team.
Shooting for Golden State, Kenrich Williams. With one.
Green down low with Looney. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Charles, Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And good that time. And that's 19 points for Porzingis.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Looney passes to Poole. Back to Looney. Clock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Wright. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes to Green. Green draws the double. Williams. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And that one falls for Looney. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Andrew Wiggins, 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Slim passes to Porzingis to the middle. And there's the bucket from Charles. Slim's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Curry outside. Good on the triple.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Murray outside. Slim passes to Porzingis. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here is Slim, guarded by Green. Here's Charles. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson inside the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Slim's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Slim's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Over right. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Looney.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
In the corner, Murray with it. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wiggins kicks to Curry. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 11. Inside. Now Thompson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 46 points. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. No good from Charles. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Right side Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Looney. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the Mavericks call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Jordan player of the game, Slim.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Mavericks leading by 7. Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
It's good on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Thompson against Doncic. Charles, and that one is hammered home.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Curry passes to Wiggins. No good. Murray with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for Dallas. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Warriors trail by 3. Curry on the wing. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Doncic, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. He dishes it to Thompson. Green draws the double. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Murray outside. The pass to Charles. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Slim's got 40 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Rebound by Murray.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Warriors trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. And it's Green with the jam.
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Over to the wing, to the inside. And the shot is good from Charles.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Doncic against Thompson. Charles. The shot. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Porzingis.
and the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 4. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray, the pass to Charles. Doncic outside. Pass to Charles. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Just a flashback, digital glass. He's the one with it.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson for the triple. The 3 won't fall, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line of bounds, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting
don't know if we call it an edge, man, but I thought our defensive decision-making as a group was really solid tonight. We're making good reads, finding the right moments to cut, delivering passes on time, all essential when the game's separated by just a few buckets.
I thought I was watching Golden State, but I was watching you.